the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Heading into the build-up of MPP presidential primaries, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp no at the simple slogan biaba aka 9 pe, considering 41% unyaye in the national elections 2024. Now, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong camp I replied that aka 9 pe, say former president and as a current president John Dramani Mahama in the year 2016 and lose the election by 1 million votes. Now it taken 8 years up to 2024 and otimi recover the winning elections wa ulusu year by 1.7 million votes. That is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. How many years never take into find X now? Current member of parliament for Ekuapem North, former national youth organizer, former national organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Ofienipa, Honorable Sammy Awuku, I find the X na ama Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Now the calculations are simple, straightforward. One same recra solutions or algebraic expressions, calculations no, or kambomu ewo studio, I find the X ama Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Na yen fa nsem no infri num yen koni nkoti Honorable Sammy Awuku ne analysis of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's coming as a possible presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party, as against Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, as against Honorable Kwabena Agyapong, as against Honorable Yawedu Chum and Honorable Brian Echampong. Yenkoti.
There are enough qualities and values that Dr. Bawumia possesses here I can sell him with. I don't need to attack Ken, attack Brian, attack Kwabena, attack Yawedu Chum to raise Dr. Bawumia. The one I have to turn my guns towards is the NDC. Because you hear the internal one now, you're the Kwako face the NDC. And then before you bought trial matches, near record the injuries. If they do the main match, now you injury list in it also. And that for me, look, I am an unrepentant fan of Dr. Bawumia, but I'm NPP. Even though I'm supporting Dr. Bawumia 1000%, and I believe he will make a fine president, and I'll make all the argument for him to be elected leader of our party, because I think and he possesses that unifying qualities or the ideas to move our party. He brings everybody together, and I'll sell him with his ideas, with his policies, the values he possesses. In the unlikely event, Dr. Bawumia does not emerge presidential candidate. In the unlikely event, now Dr. Yawose Duchum and I emerge, and I Kwabena Agyapong, Kala. And I say the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and I say Honorable Dr. Brian Echampong. I owe it as an inherent duty, as a party boy, as a patriot, and as somebody is NPP in my DNA and blood to make sure I also market that candidate. Now, this field of aspirants is that I've seen quite a good number of young people are spread across in supporting these candidates in the flag bearer contest. Yes, I'm excited for a reason. They are learning the grassroots mobilization and politics because over this particular camp, and they know how to do research, how to organize mini rallies, mini campaigns. On his own, he's a political student now. A baby be a Dutch or corporate MP, or corporate regional executive, or corporate national executive, or corporate even president. When you have the know-how on how to organize even mini fundraisers, research, polling, communication, how to draft messaging, and how to write articles, and how to organize events. But what could do these camps and when me or learn the good stuff about politics and campaigning? Me, one of the things I made the NPP say, and that I'm forever indebted to this party. It's not any NPP. I didn't contest as an independent candidate. And yet NPP and Kamamidi National Youth Organizer and National Organizer. NPP ma bemo Mama Meyeswa for Mama Mesevo as Director General of the National Lottery Authority. And a party we are so no training me John Boadu and some others. Charles Owedu, Obey Deputy Foreign Minister.
Yes.
John Boadu, myself, and some key people. They may call China. I studied a bit with the Communist Party, even though I center left, on how to mobilize at the base. Party so they may call several training programs or Germany to learn under the feet of the Christian Democrats Union, Angela Merkel Party, CDU. Party they may call under the Republican Party. Party NPP they may call training under the Conservatives. To have quite a good view about how some of these campaigns are organized in the urban centers, in the rural areas, with policies and programs. I have to put it to good use to the NPP's benefit. Inti Obibiano or any other camp. All I'm saying is that learn the good stuff. If Meme side and Ako year, all of us come, we push that candidate. And in the event where, or likely event when I'm coming side, we all have to come here. It's your attacking your honor, is the MPP that loses at the end of the day. What makes it difficult for the national officers is that they are also not in a comfortable lead. I'm being very honest. It's difficult now being a national officer. Why? Because most aspirants we train at the complaint, beba. Aspirants we be train at the complaint, beba.
To the extent they also support Bawumia,
which I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm very close to Dr. Bawumia. I haven't seen national officers even come to him. Or who just or meetings. It be a steering, be a neck, it be a council.
Would it not be a genuine, reason?
But the national officers, if there is a perception out there,
yes.
Say and look, the perception echo both sides. There are some national officers are party for no accuse them of being pro-Ken. There are some national officers are party for no accuse of being pro-Dr. Bawumia. There are some national officers party for no accuse of being pro-Brian. Two way be a main time to say they are pro them Kennedy Agyapong or say the truth. International officers also themselves must also work on this perception because politics is a perception game. So they prepare you to, for instance, when I saw Dr. Bawumia filing a nomination form, and then on the party's website, Dr. Bawumia's camp didn't need it.
So why did we
didn't need it? No, we didn't fund it. Some of us saw it like any others who saw it. You can have a fanatic. It won't come from the chairman. Chairman Butino, me and me offer. Yes. Also, no what the streaming thing means. General Secretary, I'm not sure he was even aware. You won't get national organization.
It's a problem, you know that.
That is what I'm saying, sir. Some of these things, are unnecessary. And Dr. Bawumia's side, we have effective PR machinery. Campaign messages and dissemination of information, your infographics, our website, our online. We didn't need the party to cushion us. We didn't need it. It is how they will not then people then will capitalize on it that there's a deliberate attempt by national officers. Dr. Bawumia, when we were in government, there was an allegation that officers and appointees were ripped to support him.
Yes.
He stomached it. Today, he is not in government. But also you are also raising the issue, yes, national officers say support because of an indiscretion of somebody, maybe at the IT office. Because clearly, we have our own channels, our own website, your own robust communication directorate, headed by Nana Akumia. He's a consummate politician. Akumia, I served under him. I had the opportunity of becoming a good communicator because I served under Akumia. Indeed, we have enough muscle if we want to push our PR work. So, they give the party that bad name. Emma national officers, they are seen, said they are supporting A or B. It doesn't help. For instance, when Honorable Ken Eko visited the party headquarters some time back, General Secretary Sleepy said, Mr. President. Then you have the others also accused that we told you that then the General Secretary is supporting Ken. But Ken, any General Secretary, almost Mr. President, Mr. President. So it's a human institution.
Okay.
But one thing we shouldn't forget is that a contest now, so all of a sudden we are not friends. They are not there. That is what I would say about it.
You have 10 minutes to go, but tell us, for instance, when you hear Ken more eco campaign, now they're doing all the campaigns on Mutu Kwakoba and all that, and they start giving you analysis of slogans, say Aka9 sorry, now Obetina for calculation 1 times 7 to 1.7 million and all that, wouldn't mean country say be Aka9 and all that, it is not in there. Obetini a country say Mampusi for you for Antoine Maye because this we told you that Obedi a presidential candidate to the Sebi you lose 1 million if you the northern sector and all that. Why do you want us to bring you in? Nina Ejina wow candidate Dr. Bawumia. So how are we so sure that we still will need Dr. Bawumia in all this?
Okay. So for me it's one of the best rallying calls in a campaign. The slogan, I'll commend the communications team of Dr. Bawumia and then the branding team for coming up with that slogan. And I tell you why. First of all, the Aka9 is not a policy. Aka9 is not a program. Aka9 is not an initiative. But Aka9 is a psychological warfare that with a little push, you be cross the dreaded 50+1. Election na ye kwakoto no starting counting from 41%. The best started counting from 1, 2, 3. But in spite of all the crises that you go through as a government when we were there, now over 41% still believed in the party and the candidate. Eko sa lie, eko to abama. These people are your loyalists because in the 2024 elections, I am fortified in my belief that NPP did not get a lot of the neutral vote because the varied reasons and the conditions are near womb and then so the 41+% were people who believed still in you and still felt that I can stand by you and they could stand by Bawumia. It's even though the elections so you're in 2024, 2028, you're counting it from 41%. That your 41% psychologically are people are already they are with you. I'm not sure say rain or shine. But the others you need to work on are who felt disenchanted, disillusioned, dispirited, disoriented, and dissatisfied. So we have to work on them. So your Aka9 is to reach out to these people who abandoned you, who left you because they were unhappy with a program, policy, or the other, or they were simply fed up, and you reaching out to them. So the Aka9 for me is a rallying call. Now, it reminds me of Mekofa Boy Sabre.
Yes.
Could I now tell you one thing today? I haven't shared it, but I'll share it with you. Mekofa National Youth Organizer in 2014. A call vetting. I was made to sign an undertaking. Boy Sabre. Me started Boy Sabre slogan. It came from a constituency youth organizer. No best time for ye bon come out say Charlie Sammy Boy Sabre na mo nye ntimi fan win election. Not the slogan was nye ho na ja could be the youth organizer nko win election. Na Boy Sabre street that's why I hot. Ti o call me to odin am san friend. Baba Tofik asem na making.
Okay.
I say Baba you know okay Boy Sabre na bad slogan. So me Facebook so me throw Boy Sabre ... and check and a girls no ebe twaso nya boys nkwa na abre o girls so abre then me see for my campaign yes Sammy I boys abre papa no and nya boys no girls nkwa ya me waso abre then yen kokra so abre then it became a slogan that resonated. It wasn't a policy. When I became national youth organizer, there was no policy I implemented as Boys Abre policy. But it was a rallying call to the youth and to the party people that Boys Abre, Girls Abre, so let's fight for power. The Akanaipe for me is a rallying call and slogan. Man, fan as a policy of Bawumia or the camp. Bawumia outlining the policies that no be on. Did you hear Akanaipe policy? No. He said that with that Akanaipe, what he means is with a little push, we'll go over there. That 41%. Only the Bayard said Bawumia will be a loyalist who believed in him as a candidate in that 41+%. And you have people who are dying the MPP. On a part in here there. So that combination give us the 41%.
Okay.
So meaning his factor cannot be negated.
Okay.
And for me, I think that is one profound slogan. And if you're not at the top, you won't be a topic. And I repeat, if you are not at the top, you won't be a topic. The mere fact that the Akana became topical and a discussion among the other presidential hopefuls.
For us to find the X.
As for everyone, I could not make a change in the president says the campaign called algebra and the calculus. Until we work the calculations.
Oh, okay.
But clearly, you can't also, we are on 14, but also on this campaign. And in a campaign, you take a shot. What it shouldn't degenerate into is personal attacks. A bimo kofa mamprusi kusasi. So okay. I compare kune mo akasano. But no, he's a politician. Was it President Mahama's equatorial with 1 million?
Yes.
It took him 8 years.
Yes. Dr.
Bawumia went home with 1.7 million. If 1 million equals 8 years, 1.7 million is X. So find X.
Yes.
It's a fair shot at the Bawumia campaign. It is not an attacker, because it's personal. It is not an attacker, it's derogatory. So the Bawumia camp must respond with the fact and figures that, okay, we accept the algebra campaign
or
the calculus campaign, but we disagree with you on that because, and I'm telling you why. When that X you were talking about, it was Mahama Akufo-Addo. Right? In 2016, Mahama had been president of TCT. So he was facing Akufo-Addo the second time. Mind you, Akufo-Addo faced Mills 208, Mahama 2012, and 2016 faced Mahama.
Yes.
Now, Mahama faces Bawumia. Bawumia faces Mahama for the first time. Bawumia will face Mahama in 2028. It's up to the NDC to now bring a candidate to face Bawumia who will be second time appearing on the ballot. We have found X. The truth of the matter is that X is going to be president in 2028.
Okay.
And anybody who took the ballot paper in 2024 was seeing Mahama's face for the fourth time.
Yeah.
In 2012, in 2016, in 2020, and in 2024. Okay. Niana of J ballot paper in 2016 was seeing Nanado's face for the third time. 2008, 2012, and 2016. So there's wisdom in consistency. And people sometimes, apart from policies and programs, they vote on trivialities. There's no way I am clear in my mind. And I've never asked Kwadwo Preako Dankwa his political affiliation. But what I do know is that Kwadwo Preako eto about meme persuaso. Now I'm on the ballot. Kwadwo, regardless of his political affiliation, won't vote against me.
Sure.
Because why? Because you have a personal relationship with me.
Sure.
It's not about programs or policies.
Sure.
But that Obia Otimifa from Freno as Minia. Charlie bro, this is what they happen. Charlie, we go fee hang out. It's Obia on any pan the mosque. On any pan on the sorry. Into politics, apart from the hardcore politics of policies and programs. Obi to Abamami. When I make catch oh. Some of the old women in my constituency. Oh, Papa, Mira, oh yeah, Mikado. Ono the other quarter one quarter policy or program. He will never forget. Say it's true. Obi on ba in the school. So don't think it's always about the hard politics. Sometimes the soft side of it. President Mahama because of how I not sharing a short sleeve. Somebody can tell you that. Obo beka so Jack me who said I be or swag me. People can vote on Obo also beka so me to my Dr. Bawumia because I love his smile.
Oh yeah.
Into the X we are talking about. President Mahama won't be on the ballot in 2028.
Okay.
Dr. Bawumia will have to face a new NDC candidate when he emerges.
Okay.
And for that Ghanaian who is going to vote the second time, Obimu Bawumia's face the second time.
Okay.
And we'll be seeing an NDC face also for the first time.
Okay.
It can be persuasive.
Quick one. People keep saying is we should change the team around Bawumia now.
He's yet to announce his campaign.
Oh, okay.
And I can tell you that he's effected changes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. He's effected changes.
Okay.
Now you have even 8 young ladies, even part of his AIDS and PR team and all. So as for the changes, baby.
Okay.
But people should also be fair. If you are talking about complete wipeout, every leader to Nanyano must have some handlers and conform motion anymore. That's true. When he is in public, if you turn left and right, no signal of money. If you make Kweju won't understand. Obisa President Mahama. NBC said that no we stand in Finiho. Maybe that time.
Yes.
Unclear too many times. Stand on money. Now we bought 3 names cry.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow, he also kept them in the loop, kept fidelity to them, worked hard with them. But there are some roles that they were playing for him. It do baby almost scale back. First now about 5. Say maybe a kobo 2. First now about 9. It be a kobo 3.
Okay.
But I know that Dr. Bawumia definitely has caused some changes around him. And when he puts out his team, and let me wish all the aspirants